Today, the world is witnessing a powerful and complex tapestry of events that speak to the deep currents shaping our global landscape. In Nepal, for instance, what started as youth-led protests against a sweeping ban on social media platforms has escalated into something far more profound and tragic. The government's move to shut down 26 social media sites, including major ones like Facebook, WhatsApp, and YouTube, was intended to curb misinformation and maintain social harmony. Yet for a generation so deeply connected to the digital world, this felt like a dramatic silencing. Students and young activists took to the streets in Kathmandu, voicing frustration not just over censorship, but over long-standing issues of corruption and governance. The situation became tense, with confrontations between protesters and security forces turning violent and resulting in devastating casualties. The death toll has reached nearly 20, with many more injured, prompting curfews and a heavy security presence. It's a somber reminder of how digital freedoms and political accountability are inextricably linked in today's world, and how youth movements remain a formidable force for change, even in the face of repression. Meanwhile, thousands of miles away, Papua New Guinea celebrated a significant milestone, its 50th year of independence. This anniversary was marked by a stirring military tattoo event featuring a remarkable display of military bands from around the globe, notably the Indian Navy bands. Participation stood out as a beacon of international camaraderie, underscoring the unifying power of music. Such events emphasize how culture and tradition weave nations together, even as political and social challenges continue to test their resolve. It's moments like these, where celebration meets solemn respect, that remind us of the shared humanity threading through diverse societies. Over in Russia, the Kremlin is once again standing firm amid mounting pressures. Despite sanctions from the US and European Union aimed at curbing its policies on Ukraine, Russian leadership insists that these economic barriers will not sway their course. They assert a narrative of resilience, signaling a refusal to bow under international scrutiny. This posture highlights the ongoing complexities in global diplomacy, where sanctions and strategic resistance play a high-stakes game, deeply impacting not just nations involved, but the broader world order. In Europe, Spain has taken decisive steps to influence the situation in the Middle East, banning arms shipments to Israel and goods from Palestinian settlements while increasing humanitarian aid to Palestine and UNRWA. This move reflects Spain's commitment to easing the plight of Palestinians amid a tumultuous region grappling with long-standing conflict. It also illustrates how nations outside direct conflict zones are increasingly compelled to weigh in, balancing geopolitical principles with humanitarian concerns. Turning to East Asia, a historic diplomatic gesture unfolded as Japan's defense minister made a visit to South Korea. This marks the first such visit in a decade, signaling a thaw in relations amid regional tensions fueled by China's rising influence and North Korea's unpredictable behavior.